was wounded because of the cares of life had came against me. I was more wounded than anything else because the young lady that I was staying with, my first cousin, her mother and my mother and sisters, her daddy and my daddy and brothers. That would even hurt me the more. So I know we're running the same blood through our veins. Not partial blood, the same blood. And I knew that hurt me more than anything else. And I had to try to get this thing shaken off me. I had to try to get this thing shaken off me. And Mama said to me, she said, don't worry about that. I said, well, how can? She said, boy, if you say something again, I'm going to hit you in the mouth. Don't worry about that. And I was about 24, 25 years of age. But she handled me like as if I was her own child. Okay? And from that, I can say that it helped dry the tears from my eyes through God's instruction through her to me. Sometimes in life, let me tell you this. You might not, or you may not, or you just don't see it. God will send somebody else and to give you instructions, and they could be so bitter, so harsh, but if you just take the obedience and do it.
Amen. That's it. That's it.
If you just do it. See, God bless obedience. He don't bless disobedience. But he blessed obedience. Because the word said obedience is better than sacrifice. You can sacrifice anything you want to sacrifice, but it's not going to be obedience. So if there comes some things in your life that you are going against, you come to the church, you talk to the pastor, you talk to the first lady, you talk to the mother, you talk to whoever you need to talk to, and they give you a divine instruction, do it. Do it. Many of our lives are in trouble is because we just won't do the simple things. We just won't give thanks. We just won't confess. We just won't ask God to forgive us for day to day. Simple things. And sometimes in life, a lot of things are just simple confession. Even though you might not even made a mistake. But Lord, if I had, forgive me. Confess. Because that time is going to come when that you are going to have to stand before the grace of God. You got to give an account of every deed in this body. All right, I'm moving to the next thing. Somebody say glory. Glory. So the Lord helped me through that cry. All right, and he put a new song in my heart. I'm getting ahead of myself again, but I feel my help coming out. Now look at this. Patience. Only time it seems that when God can slow you down is when you cry. See, you won't rip and run while you cry. You will sit down and soft and wipe tears, you know, but you won't rip and run. You will sit still and listen when you're crying. I ain't talking about what nobody told me. I'm talking about what I have experienced. See, as long as things are going well, you just do. But see, and you're not listening. Because what? You're walking by sight now, not by faith. You see what you see. Okay, but when things are starting to get rough, now you got to cry about them. And the God put you down there and take you through this test and these trials and tribulations kind of coming upon you to make you who you need to be. Then now he takes some time and put some patience in you. See? Because, see, I have never seen anybody achieve anything without any patience. You got to have some patience. I didn't marry my wife without no patience. There had to be some patience there. I had to decide when this right, she had to decide when that right, and decide this is right, this is right. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Am I committed to do this? Patience. And something had to go inside of it. Now look at this. Lord help me. Patience. I got to find my glasses. Oh, here they are in my pocket. Somebody say glory. Patience. Let me tell you what this is. or delay, problems or suffering of something that is not anxious. If you want patience to work, then go to the book of James. Let patience have what? Perfect work. And not what? Wanting what? Nothing. See, now you're giving Christ a time to do what he got to do inside of you. Patience. That's why I say it's always it's a virtue. Patience. Okay, I'm moving right along. Now, I told you to hit that word cry. I told you to hit that word what? Mockery. Right? I asked a question a second ago, Dick, how many folks ever been bogged down? And nobody said nothing too much, but I know I have. The question again, have you ever seen I'm sure we all have you ever seen a vehicle get bogged down and it get bogged down to the point it is, you know, if you keep spinning the wheels and get down to the axle and, you know, and then now you need somebody to pull you out, don't you? Now, as long as you don't go down to the axle, you might have got a chance to get out. See, but a lot of us, David was like this. David had gone down to the axle, so he needed some help. He needed the Lord to pull him up out of his mockery clay. He was in a pit. How many have been in a pit? See, your pit can be different. It can be a financial pit. It can be a spiritual pit. It can be a family pit. It can be a brothers and sisters pit. It can even be a death pit. It can be it. Your pit can be anything. But everyone, if you cannot get up out of that pit, you're going to need some help to get up out of that pit. And David here said that the Lord, can I get 3 people to say to the Lord? The Lord lifted me up. Put my feet on a what? Solid rock. And he did what? He established my what? My goal. Now, see, when the Lord established a goal, you shouldn't start to get in the pitch no more. Because, see, he gives you a path of righteousness. Did I say something here? See, when the Lord gets you up, and you are out the pit, the miry clay. Some folks say he done turned you around. Put running in your feet, clapping in your hand. Put you on a straight path. Now you shouldn't be bogging down too much more. Y'all ain't talking to me. But I tell you what happens. When you get off the straight and narrow path, you will get bogged. You will get bogged down. When you stop fasting, when you stop praying, when you stop being in fellowship with the saints, God knows you're going to get bogged down. You're going to get, see, because let me tell you something. Listen to this. A saint probably would have encountered a conversation that I may have that can give me some smoothing and encouraging words if they was not a saint. Wow. Yeah. Because see, the Bible simply says again, if I'm hurting, you should.
That's a word.
Am I right about this?
Amen.
So then, therefore, if a person not a saint, Mother Gray, I don't sit me talking to them because they're not going to hurt for me. That's why, Mother Ness, I've learned to keep my mouth closed and talk to pastors, preachers that are saints, because they can relate to me. Because, see, if I'm talking to a divine spiritual person, God will interject something there. Because the Bible says the fervent prayer of the righteousness availeth much. And I know everybody got problems. Sure we do. That's what makes the world go round. Okay? But if I stay and stay with and do what he said do, then when I go and talk to some people, that if I'm encountering a situation, there's a divine answer somewhere. It got to be. All right? Now that word patient, okay, then we went to that. We went to Mork and Murray Clay. Now, but this is here in the book of Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, the 19th verse, and you got to understand this, and this is what David did. David went through all of his problems and confessions and so on and so forth, but in the book of Jeremiah 10 and 19 says, woe is me, for my hurt, my wound is grievous. But I said truly, this is a grief I must bear. There are some things in life. All right, Sister Graham, I'm about ready to get out now. There are some things in life, okay, that you are going to have to bear. There are some things in life that only Christ can do for you. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother cannot do. But if you will go on your knees and cry to the Lord, as David did, he will incline his ear unto your supplication. And David here said that he will lift you up out the pit. Put your feet on a solid rock and establish your going. And when you get to going, you can get happy about it. Because the things I used to do, I don't do no more. The places I used to go, I don't go no more. Friends I used to have, God gave me some new brothers. Somebody will say, yes, Lord. But not only did he get me out the pit, stop me from crying, but he put a new song in my mouth. I feel like I owe God a praise. He put a new song in my mouth. And that song that I'm singing, it grows men unto the Lord. See, we don't sing songs now like we used to. See, we don't they just not in us like they used to be. See, when a mother been out in the, people been out in the field and trying to get to the church and give God some praise, they had songs there that gave them a restoration. And now what we get here now is, I don't know, help me, Holy Ghost. I don't want to be offensive or defensive, but I don't know what it is. Let me just say it like that, mother. I don't know what it is that will draw us from giving God the glory. See, it's all right for me to, I praise him in the state. That's all right. That's all right. But, mama, but it don't mean that much to me. Okay? But what means to me is that it's another day's journey. And I'm so glad. What means to me that I made the Lord a vow. And I won't take it back. What it means to me, if I call Jesus, he will. I didn't say he might, but I said he will answer prayer. And not only that, when I call him, I have tried him. And I come to find out he's all right. And I come to find out weeping may endure for a night.
Joy.
But even they will be all right in the morning. Come on and tell God thanks. Another thing I found out by the new song. There's not one like the lonely Jesus. No, not one. Not one. Another thing I found out about a new song. If you take it to the Lord in prayer, I know he will. I know he will take care of you. Now, another thing about another song. Oh, help me, Holy Ghost. Jesus, I see this. Oh, Jesus. Listen, I remember the songs that we sung. And they tell me that I should record these songs because I'm probably somebody that knows a lot of the old song. But this song that we used to sing, the song would go, real, real. I didn't say play, play. I said real, real. Jesus is real to me. Some people can live without him. But I can't. But I can't. But I can't. But I know songs like, precious Lord, take my hand. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lead me on. Oh, and let me stand. I am tired. I am weak. Oh, yes. Through the storm. It can be rough, but it can be through the storm. Through the night. Leave me alone. Through the night. Take my hand. Precious Lord. And lead. Yeah, I thought that was it. Oh Lord. Remember me. I'm going to give glory. Remember me. Oh Lord. Remember me. Come on and give God some glory. If you want to get through to the Lord, get on your knees and cry out unto the Lord. And I'm supposed to tell you, He will. He will.
Yes, he will.
Hear your cry.
Yes.
Because He said He'll never leave you
Never.
or not forsake you. Peter said, cast all your cares upon Him. Oh, glory, because He cares for you. There is nobody like the lonely Jesus.
Nobody.
That can do what Jesus can do. So can't nobody. I wish I had some help. Nobody. Do you like Jesus? Do you like Jesus? Come on, let's give God a go. Come on, let's give Him an answer. Come on, let's give Him a praise. Come on, let's give Him some glory. See, let me tell you something. I believe this. And I have always been a firm in this. I believe that if you start to give God some praise, I believe the doors of this church, you got to bust them out. I went to a church this morning, and it was a Baptist church. The Bible said I have other sheep which is out of this fold. That don't mean that we don't own the fold one there. So therefore, I went to this church this morning. And these folks were praising God at Pentecost, the folks at 9 o'clock. I said, Holy Ghost, look at here. And then on the time I was in the Baptist church, you can hear a pin hit the floor. But Lord, they done took the sanctified folks. So what we had, it must work. Because everybody going to it. So I'm telling you, if you give God the glory, give God the praise, give God the honor, just for right now, for what He's doing for you right now, I guarantee you, as you let the seed next week, you won't go do some of the same stuff, because He inherited the praises of His people. So that if you are His people, then you ought to give God some praise.